What is good, YouTube? It is your boy James. I'm coming at you off the second video of today. I'm not gonna lie, some stupid shit just happened. I got a YouTube comment popping up, FaceTime calls during the end of my recording. So I'm gonna talk about it all again. So for the second video today, big blockbuster, and that is that Donovan Mitchell is getting sent to the Cavs. Now this is something that I liked, but I didn't really think was gonna happen. But it did. So the Cavs are getting Donovan Mitchell, obviously, and the Jazz are getting Lauri Markkanen, Ochai Agbaji, and Colin Sexton. 3 unprotected, 2 swaps. Now, for me, I don't want to say this is a bad trade by any means, but I do think it's a little underwhelming. But I still like it a lot. I think that you're already a young team that's going to be tanking, and you haven't brought in 2 building rocks. But Colin Sexton and Lauri Markkanen are both pretty young, and they can be building pieces for your future. I like Sexton a lot. I think Markkanen fits in a lot of places. And then Abayi is a guy that you can kind of just have, just see if he can take another leap. Because from what I understand, he's a 3-and-D guy. But yeah, one thing I want to talk about, and that is the starting lineup, is when it comes to Malik Beasley and Lauri Markkanen, I actually really like the way they play off Colin Sexton. I think Mike Conley can be a good floor general, just kind of be a veteran for these guys. But I think Beasley and Lauri actually play off of Colin Sexton pretty well. And I really like Vanderbilt. I can't remember his first name. The guy from the Timberwolves, he was really good last year. Great rebounder. Maybe he's not a center, right? But maybe you can flop him or Lauri, but just for purposes here. But I like the way this lineup flows. I don't think they'll be good by any means, but you've got your playmaker, good three-point shooter, floor general, and Conley, and then you've got your drive and kick guy in Sexton, 2 great shooters, and then Vanderbilt, who's a guy I just like and has good rebounding abilities, and then guys just off the bench. You still have THT, Nikhil Alexander-Walker, Jared Butler, Stan the Man, Stanley Johnson. You even have Ochai Agbaji, Walker Kessler, and another guy I'm forgetting. So that's a pretty good young roster. You still obviously have Clarkson and Bojan, but I think they should be sent off to the Lakers now. But yeah, I think the Jazz did the right move here. I think they brought in 2 good pieces for their future, who already have like higher upside. Like Lauri and Colin Sexton, assuming Sexton comes back healthy, like we know what they are. We know that they're good. It's not like you're getting a rookie or something like that. We know Malik Beasley can shoot. Maybe, although it might not be consistent, but we know what Lauri Markkanen is when he's healthy. We know what Colin Sexton is when he's healthy. So I honestly like it. You're stacking up on your picks. And then from Cleveland side, Garland, Mitchell, LeVert, Mobley, Allen, Rubio, Okoro, Osman, Dean Wade, Love. This is really good. And this is young. Like, this is still a young roster. Man, I love it. I guess what you can say is the Garland Mitchell backcourt might not be the greatest defensively, but we'll have to see, right? But I think they're going to outscore a lot of teams. And I also just really like the Mobley, Allen defensively from the front court. But I love this team. LeVert fits in good at that 3 or Okoro. The bench is kind of thin right now, but this is the first year, right? And Kevin Love was great last year. Rubio was great for you guys last year. You would like to see Okoro take a set. Cedi Osman can come in and shoot when he's on. Dean Wade, same thing. So I really like this roster. I don't know where I'd rank them now. I'm going to do a full-on power rankings video. So if you guys would like to see that, let me know. But other than that, it's my second video of the day, and I already want to talk about the Jazz tomorrow. But for that, I think we're probably good. I really like this trade from both sides. It might be a little underwhelming for the Jazz, but you brought in 2 guys that you know can play a role. And then for the Cavs, you got a lot better, really. And you didn't have to give up LeVert, Coro, Jared Allen. Like, man, I love this Cavs roster. The NBA season is right around the corner, and it is going to be a fun one. You guys, if you enjoy this, should subscribe because I am going to grind the NBA season. It's going to be so much fun. We're going to have a podcast. I'm going to be grinding and streaming it every night. So I'm really excited. But other than that, I hope you guys did enjoy a little bit of a shorter one, but that's just because I've already uploaded today. And yeah, but Cavs, great. Jazz, great. I love it for both sides. Other than that, I'll see y'all tomorrow with the actual Jazz preview and predicting episode, which will be longer. I'll try to format it pretty good. But if you guys enjoy, like and subscribe and stay around because things are going to start getting good.